Welcome back, everyone! This is Jeronitis bringing you Pandemicraft.
You better
Today,
believe it.
today we are starting on episode 3. I was gonna say 23 for some reason, but no, just episode 3.
Boy, just skip those 20, huh?
Yeah, they're not necessary. Today we are on with Indy, Mage, Rick, Chewy. When did Chewy get here? Oh no, is he still AFK?
Yeah,
Good lord.
Just keep popping
Atticus,
in every now and again.
Atticus, Buzz, and Max.
Hey.
And today, I know last episode I said that I was going to do a bunch of things this episode, and it turns out that I am a horrible, horrible liar. Because everyone needs experience. We're having a hard time with experience, so I, in between episodes, tinkered with the idea of a totally free and easy to access early game experience farm slash mob farm. Okay? I built it, and now I have destroyed it so that I can now rebuild it so you guys can see how this works. Alright? In my inventory, I have slime plant seeds. As you can see, I have a lot of them. The reason I have a lot of them is because I gathered a bunch from outside, and then I stood there and slaughtered slimes continuously until I had a whole bunch. Why do I hear a skeleton? Like, really close at hand. Anyway, so yeah, a couple things have changed around the base. Did some basic things, and some people who have been coming by and helping do things have put some things in. I now have a full level enchanting station. I also have a chicken farm that apparently generates more eggs than I can possibly handle. Speaking of which, I need to pull the feathers and junk them again. Does anybody need feathers?
Not yet.
Okay. Because with Britannia's shedding, I am getting more feathers than I can possibly do anything with ever. So we also have I made this chicken hole since they made the chicken thing. I made this hole to throw eggs into and then slaughter the chickens for food. So I ran out of holy stone before I could finish it. So meh, whatever. So anyway, so down here I have the farm. And we're going to put this together real quick. I got the basics of it put together. You know, like I said, this used to look different, and I probably should have shown you guys what it looked like on camera before I destroyed it, but I really didn't think that far ahead. So, yeah, here we are. So, yeah, we're basically just going to we need to light this place up better because otherwise the slime plant seeds won't grow. But give me just a second here. I can't see well enough to actually do this. It's kind of messy. But, we were sitting around, and everyone's like, getting experience is kind of hard. We're having a hard time getting experience. And so I thought, I like making mob farms. If there's one thing I can say I do like doing a lot, it's making mob farms. And so I decided to try to figure out a easy early game way to get all kinds of stuff from mob farms. And besides, I like slimes, so it appealed to my natural instincts to make something that had to do with slimes. So this is also going to help me when it comes to plans I have for stuff later, which I'm not going to get into because, all sorts of veiled reasons and stuff. I'm actually going to build a transport system, but that's a whole nother side of things right there. And my spacing for these did not work out at all. Oh well. But that should do for the lighting, although right here seems a little dark. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and put these slime plant seeds down. It's going to take a while to plant them all, so bear with me. We'll be right back. Alright, that took an ungodly long amount of time. Not to mention the fact that I actually had problems with lighting because the ceiling apparently is too high, so I went and made some chandeliers. I tried to put the glowstone, and I tried to put the glowstone over here, and then make it down a notch, and I got so irritated that I was just like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to go make chandeliers. Yes, I'm spending diamonds that I have preciously few of, but it had to be done. It just had to be done. So, yeah. So now, it's time to play some fans. And this is going to be a pain as well, because fans. But, it will be necessary. The fact is, I know this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to be very efficient, but it should be fairly efficient. So now that we got this, and it's actually really good because if I had tried to modify the farm from what I had originally, I didn't have any fans. I just used the slime's natural hatred for your character to deal with them. And because of the fact that they can see through walls, I was able to put glass right here over this section right here. Now, it wasn't nearly this big. I didn't have nearly this many slime plants. But I was able to put glass over this section right here. And I would just stand here, and they would come towards me because they can still see you through the glass. And they would just try to kill me, and they'd fall in down there. And then I had just a door there, and we just stood at the door and killed the slimes. So it actually worked rather nicely. But this is going to be more efficient, and I'm going to put in an auto-killing mechanism that is going to have a one-time cost, but won't cost anything to maintain. The Ender IO adds the Killer Joe, and the Killer Joe is an excellent block. I've used it in my single player. Actually, I use it in my single player quite a lot. But the Killer Joe requires you to have nutrient distillation to keep it going, and that's a pain. So I didn't want to do that. So instead, we're going to use a one-time cost setup, and that's going to we're going to place it once, have it set up, and be ready to roll. And placing fans is okay. Is there an item that you can put on that makes it so that fans don't push you? Wasn't there like a pair of boots or something?
No.
Don't they accept redstone so you can turn them off whilst you're not using them?
Yeah, but I also have to turn them on.
You can just place them and then leave the redstone until they're
Just
placed.
red alloy wire
Oh,
with a lever.
red alloy. I'm placing all fans and all levers. Like, place a fan, place a lever. Place a fan, place a lever. I feel kind of silly all of a sudden.
Yeah, that just makes it fairly difficult.
I'm noticing this as I am trying to slowly work my way in to turn on this last lever. And I can't do it. Even with these Boots of the Traveler that Chewy gave me, I can't get in to turn it on. Okay, there's just a better way to do this. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do this the easier way because, I eventually will prove that I have a brain.
Look, I can stand right here.
There's no need. I'm gonna use a brain. I knew I had one. I just I haven't used it in a while, so I kind of forgot. Whoops, that's not right. And of course there's gravel. This is beautiful. I should probably just like pause the video again and do this part, but I really didn't think it was gonna take a whole lot to do this, so I was purposely not jump cutting right here. And now it's like, haha, we made you think you could not jump cut. Alright, now we've got it. You know the really funny part is I could have still gone and made red alloy wire and it would have worked. But instead I'm just sticking with my original plan because, it proves that I'm not completely stupid. My plan works. It just
How does it prove you're not completely stupid?
because my plan works. I just was going about it the wrong way.
Okay.
He doesn't sound convinced.
I don't know. You're convinced, aren't you, Andy? Makes
Completely.
perfect sense to you.
100% behind you, Jared.
See, they know whose server they're
It's
playing
because
on.
the fans, they're pushing you.
They know whose server they're playing on. They agree. Sometimes I just feel silly.
The arcane lamp from Thaumcraft as well.
The arcane lamp
Probably
from
would've been-
Thaumcraft would have been amazing, And I...
It would have also been cheaper than all of the chandeliers.
Oh, shut up! You're gonna make me look. You're gonna make me look, because I did a ton of research. I mean, like a ton of research. And I swear, if I have that as one of my things that I have researched, and I do, I could have just made one. I have everything necessary to make one of these. Even the daylight sensor probably wouldn't even be that hard to make.
Of course not. That's probably the cheapest part. There you go.
Glass, nether quartz. What did you just do?
Tossed the pie at you.
I didn't get it.
Where did it go then?
Apparently I ate it? I don't know.
Ouch.
Oh, so this is Jarenitis derping around, making a complete fool of myself, as opposed to partial fools like the rest of you. I go all the way.
On the first day?
Max,
Yes, sir.
shut up.
Oh.
I feel stupid. Oh, because I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. That's why. I'm supposed to be the guy who's like, well, yeah, you do it this way. People are supposed to be like, hey, do you have any idea how to make this work? And I'm like, well, of course you do this. But no. Nope, not today. Not today. Alrighty. I think that should have it. Ah.
Look, this is flying courses.
Dude, you can use that as a wind tunnel? That's awesome. Does it actually keep you afloat?
No.
I was about to say, that would be really cool. I'm managing to stay still, but... Oh no! Did I build it wrong? Okay, no, it does push you off that side. The long side, it doesn't push you all the way... Dadgummit. It doesn't,
That's
It
fine. The slimes will push each other in.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be pushed in by the fans. Okay, well, whichever. Annoying. Alright, so now that we have that part set up, because, you know, I totally had this built once already, but then, you know, because I'm a doofus, I can't rebuild the same thing. Alright, so anyway, so now we're going to put down here. Now, this part I hadn't had before. I'm adding this from scratch. I had just had, you know, I had the idea, we put it through, and then I had the idea to enhance things. And this is what I came up with for the enhancements. Originally, this was just going to be fans again, but I decided water seemed like a funner way to do this. Then I just wanted to vary it a little bit. Pie! Nom, 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 nom. Very good. So now that we have that, the slimes will be forced out this way. Alright, good. So now, completely lost, don't worry. I'm not gonna derp any more of this episode. And if you believe that, have I got some property for you? Don't lie to you. Thank you. Why do I play with you guys again?
Because it feels so good when we stop.
There you go, Max. I was wondering if you were going to catch your cue or not. All right, so...
Are those my cues?
I don't know. You should check your... Nah, never mind.
I'll
Okay,
take them out
so...
of the fire before they scorch.
Right, what you said. All right, so now that we have that done, we're going to use this for actually two purposes. One, it's going to be for experience, because killing slimes is going to generate experience. Secondly, it's going to generate... lots of slime balls, which I'm going to use. And then thirdly, it's going to generate souls. Souls are from random things, and you can use them to make a bunch of different things. I think I may have already said something about them once or twice, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prep to have souls harvested. 1, 2, and that's not going to work. The roof is too low for what I have planned. I'll have to bring it up 1. That's fine. I can work with this. I just hope I have enough actual supplies. Alright, so the slimes will spawn up there from the slime plants. Now, once all the slime plants mature, then they will spit a slime out, and then they will spit another slime out, and then they'll spit another slime out. And with this many slime plant seeds, we should pretty much almost always have a slime spawning, falling in, and falling to the trap at the end. Now, previously, we just let them build up, and we would slaughter them ourselves. But now, we're going to use something else to do it for us. We're going to have them killed by extra utility spikes. Okay? So, first thing I'm going to want to do is I want to make some gold spikes. Now, can you guys tell me the difference between the gold spikes and the diamond spikes? Because I'm thinking that the diamond spikes make it higher chance that you get special drops.
Yeah, the diamond spikes give you the player drop loot, and the gold spikes give you experience.
But the diamond gives you experience too, right?
Yeah, the gold gives you just experience, as far as I'm aware. And the regular loot, it doesn't give you the player loot.
Now, if I'm killing... Well, yeah, no, the player loot needs to be the diamond spikes, because otherwise the souls won't spawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I need it to be diamond. Max, can I borrow about a stack of gold, give or take?
Yeah.
Can you bring it over?
Yeesh.
I know, I ask a lot.
Give me a stack.
Yeah. I'm right-clicking on my research table to try to craft something because I are brains. I need to make some books because I don't have enough. And does anybody have any string or leather handy?
How much string?
About a stack. You know what? Hang on. I'll just get some stuff from Max and we'll come back in just a second.
I don't have that much.
Well, I'll get some stuff from somebody and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, we're back, and I just killed Max accidentally. Max got here with the gold, and he brought a baby zombie with him.
Step back.
Oh, yep, sorry. And a baby zombie came in and said, I got him! I pulled my bow out. That, by the way, Elroy gave me this bow. But the bow of one-shottiness. And I was like, I got him! Whack! Sorry, Max. So, yeah. That was my bad. Apologies. So anyway, now that we have that,
You didn't pick up any of my stuff, did you?
not that I'm aware of. Sure. Well, let's go with no. And I just used all my books because I am a genius. Can I make some more? No, I can't. Do I have any more paper? No, I don't. Do I have any more sugarcane? Ah, yes, I do. Thank you. I was beginning to wonder if I had just completely messed up my entire everything. Like, oh, I'll just craft all the bookshelves. Oh, that's no problem. But I need enchanted books. Alright, so now we're going to go down here and I'm going to make some enchanted books. For now, I'm going to take off the mana pylons because I want them all to be level 1 enchanted books. And it's easier to take off the pylons than it is to take off the... I have no inventory space for this. You know, the funny part is that I actually spent a good bit of time prepping for this episode. And then...
Can you tell?
Yeah, exactly, right? Ah, here we go. Junk chest. Get rid of that. That. And that. And sure, that should be enough. Why do I have... Oh, no. Max, what are you missing?
Some shoes.
your gravestone was right next to the cauldron,
Yep.
and now the cauldron has aspects in it when it didn't before. So
Well, goodbye shoes.
yeah, your shoes
Well,
are
shoes I can remake.
okay. I was about to say, tell me you're not missing anything more, useful.
Those 4 pieces of iron I can. Well, luckily I
4, 5, 6, 7,
took
8,
out took off my hammer and everything else. So
9,
important.
10, 11, 12. There we go. All right, so now I should be able to hopefully make 12 pieces of magical wood. No, not 12 pieces of magical wood. 3 pieces of magical wood. Because, I have a very limited amount of levels to spend here. And the whole point of this is to get lots of levels, so yay. Alright, so I miscounted, but that's alright. We still have the 3 magical wood necessary. So now we're going to need some sticks. And we're going to make some golden swords. Let's see. Gonna need 3 of these. And this should get me 4 golden spikes that I can then turn into 4 diamond spikes. At least that's the hope anyway. Let's see, put that there, there, and there.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Elroy.
Hi.
I am recording on Pandemipack at the moment.
Okay.
Alright, so now this should work. Oh, no, that's interesting. 3 golden spikes gets you 4 diamond spikes. But I have 4 golden spikes. That's actually very interesting. Alright, but that's okay. This is going to work out. 1, 2, 3. I'm making diamond spikes from extra utilities. Because, all that extra mining for diamonds, I figured I'd go ahead and waste as many as I could. Booyah! Alright, good. So now that we have this, can I help you with something, Atticus? Oh, or you're cooking stuff. Gotcha. Alright, you should come over to my base. I've destroyed and then rebuilt, and now I'm improving my farm. I think you'll approve of it. Alright, so they're most likely going to... Oh, I'm going to kill myself right here. I will die doing this. Aye. And then we'll put the gold one there just because, why not? Now I just have to chop my way out of here without running into my own spikes. Yes, okay. So now, the theory is that if I block this off of here, now anything that falls in there and can't fight the water is going to die. So who wants to volunteer to be my guinea pig?
Oh yeah, that sounds promising.
Doesn't it though? I need some blaze powder, so let me go grab a blaze. I got offline and I came back and there's like this whole blaze thing going on. So yeah, blazes.
It's awesome.
It kind of makes me wonder if the slime farm is worth doing, but I had already built it partially and I'm going to finish it and enjoy it. Because the blaze farm is cool and all, but this is going to be automatic awesomeness. So
What did you need a volunteer for?
I need a
Die.
volunteer to die.
I'll do it.
Cool. I need you to come to my place, grab some bone meal, and go into the mob farm, and bone meal a whole bunch of those things into spawning slimes for me. I would do it.
Okay.
I would do it myself, but I don't wanna.
I can understand that.
And apparently my... Wait a minute. Do we not have vacuum hoppers?
So
There's
open box
random
should do.
things. Item collectors are better anyway.
Yeah, but they don't collect experience.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
vacuum
do have
hoppers, though.
vacuum hoppers.
Yeah, I see it now, but I typed VAC for vacuum and nothing came up. I was like, either that or I was looking right at it. Most likely I was looking right at it. Seems, the more likely thing. Okay, so the vacuum hopper is going to pick up the stuff that drops. Look, they're dying. Or look, they're being pushed in there. And they are dying, dropping slime plant seeds and experience. That is excellent. I can't ask for much better than that.
So how do I get out of here?
You
don't.
No, you can. Hang on, I'm getting you. Is someone doing blood magic, or are we just having another one of these epic storms that we seem to have? Can you move, please?
Alright, I think I've cleared it.
Clear what?
There's rain.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so now we have that gathering the stuff. Now we need something to do with the experience. And the experience is going to go into a experience obelisk from Ender.io. For that, we're going to need an experience rod, which is going to be... Ooh, does anybody have any energetic alloy? I haven't made any yet.
We don't.
Okay.
I made
but
some.
Actually,
it's at my base.
I can make it. No biggie. It doesn't take a lot, so... yeah, there we go. Thankfully, last episode I made the smelter. Unfortunately, you can't quite put the you can't put these three things into the infernal furnace and have that work. So stuff. And let's see. I'm gonna need some soul sand to make some solarium. This is gonna work out really well because the experience obelisk, from what I understand, is going to it doesn't have any limitation for how much experience it can hold.
I got up to about 700 and could have still gone.
On an experience obelisk?
Yeah.
700 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and put this together real quick. Do I have... Ah, sweet. I've got one of the basic capacitors already. Got that already. Excellent. And we should just need some iron. Make me a basic machine casing.
You need something to prevent the bigger slimes from jumping onto this cobblestone here. They can jump over the gap.
Oh, yeah. No, there's glass going in right there.
Yeah. Only if I'm bone mealing, I kind of want to make sure that they're not coming over.
Well, if you're bone mealing it, you want a way out, too. So you kind of don't really have a good option there, sir. I told you were going to die. I don't know why you're trying to fight it.
But I can do some bone mealing from the
Alright.
doorway.
3 more solarium. Imagine if I could put it... Did you just shoot one of my slimes?
Maybe.
How dare you, sir! Okay, so there's only one other problem that we have here. And the problem that we have here is that once we have the slimes die, if it spawns a soul, the souls tend to fly away, right? So
Yep.
the souls tend to fly up. So
Yep.
we're going to cover up. We're going to cover up. This makes 4 each. Excellent. We should be able to make plenty of these. You're going to love what I'm going to do here. This is going to work out nicely. And my inventory is all messed up again, but that's okay. I'm going to coat the ceiling in iron spikes.
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't really need to... the souls, once they spawn, they don't have to be killed by a player. As long as they die, they drop their loot.
Yep.
So the
I had
iron
a-
spikes should do.
I had a similar build on the last server.
There is a flaw in this plan.
What's
What?
I can't get all of the slime plants ready to pop because the slimes are being killed. They're not going to hit a limit.
Exactly.
So I'm basically just spawning them to be killed, and you haven't got any storage space for the stuff that they're going to drop.
Well, the idea was to actually...
Compartment.
Well, actually, I'm going to do a whole different thing there, but the whole idea was to get them ready from their tiny form and get them bigger. Uh-oh. Well, that's not fun. Some of the stuff that drops is too far for the vacuum hopper to reach.
Should reach that far.
Well, apparently not, because there's, like, seeds and stuff over there that aren't being reached.
Can I have a look? That's strange. Unless you put the vacuum hopper like underneath the water level, in the middle,
Or
or above the spikes.
right by where the spikes are, you can just put water block by there and have it push towards the vacuum hopper.
Also would work.
I thought I made more of these spikes. Oh no, I did only make 8 spikes. Need more spikes. Wow, this actually works incredibly well. Although I haven't seen any souls drop yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time. But yes, moving the vacuum hopper underneath the water is probably the best idea. So give me just a second, I'm going to do that real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I'm making a world anchor, because that's the only thing I need now.
User disconnected from your channel.
So the big thing right now is, well, first off, why isn't that experience getting sucked up into the... Oh, the experience is getting stuck in the spikes and not getting sucked in. That's odd. Well, some of it's bound to do that. Alright, so let's take a look at the chunk boundaries and find the best way, best place to place this. Alright, so this chunk here, I'm going to place it right next to the infernal furnace. That should load the entire base. And we're going to give it 2 pearls. That should hold me for a full day. And we will come back and see how this winds up working out. For the moment, though, just as an experiment to show you guys that this works, we're going to use bone meal on these and slowly back away. Hi, slimy boys. The idea is that this will happen naturally over time with enough of these that it will just spawn a whole bunch of slimes like this. Get out of here. You're blocking the thing. I can't place blocks. Okay, so spawning them this fast, they actually wind up like running into each other, the giant slimes, and they can't fall down the hole because they're stuck on each other. Which I find hilarious. But in any case, so they come down, they get killed, they split apart, they get killed, they split apart, they get killed. And they continuously do that. So yeah, I call this a fairly successful build. And since its server stays up all the time, it will constantly be functioning. Are those guys still stuck? Oh no, you're just stubborn. That's okay. With no players here, they should just, you know, slide right over. They shouldn't jump or anything. They'll just get crushed. So that doesn't go there. All right, so sweet. We're getting slime balls. We're getting slime seeds. Red heart containers. That's good. Didn't know that was coming. We're up to 23 levels already. So yeah, this is working out rather nicely. I'm going to leave this running for a little while and watch it and make sure that we don't wind up with any surprises off the barrels. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this wall open and put a chest here as the final inventory slot. That way, if for some reason while I'm not around this fills up, then we'll have somewhere else for them to go. So there we go. 1 experience farm. And realistically, you can do this with just the slimes, just the slime plant seeds, and kill them manually. So yeah, you can make this like I could have made this as the first episode. I could have. So very cool. See how this continues to work. So until next time, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode 3 of Pandemipack Season 3. Like me if you like me, subscribe if you want to see what we get into next, and as always, Help spread the gaming.